Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new New York Lottery $10 Holiday Treasure ticket. This is part of the November 2023 series of tickets in New York, and this is part of the Christmas series that has come out. Now, this is a number match game, and there are a couple of multipliers that you can find here on the main play area, 5x and 10x. And then there are 4 bonus spots where if you can find some kind of prize amount in there, you win that amount of money. Now, it is worth mentioning that this is also a second chance game. And whenever I see a second chance ticket, it always raises red flags for me because I feel like more often than not, states use second chance drawings as an excuse to lower the payout more than they should, because second chance drawings only add an insignificant amount of value to a ticket, not nearly as much as the state will take out because it is a second chance game, usually. So we'll see if that holds true with this one. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the New York Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.39, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $10 up to $1 million. And prize structure wise, I do think, it's not very often that you see odds that are better than 1 in 10, but you're looking at 1 in 7 odds for this $10 prize. So that just means a lot of the game is going to be played right here at the $10 prize level, which might make it a little bit boring. And then the other thing that kind of catches my eye is the really long odds of hitting the top prize, so 1 in 2.4 million. So just really super long odds. So we'll talk about taxes for just a minute. In New York, for any prize over $5,000, they automatically take out 32.82% in taxes. That is a lot of money. And so I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game. So that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $1 million, I'm going to view the top prize as $671,800. And with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout is between 67 and 68%. That is a pretty good distance away from the minimum payout that we look for every scratch ticket. There is no reason ever at all for a state to put out a scratch ticket at less than 70% payout, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so for a state to do that, they are just really treating their customers and their citizens very, very poorly. And so New York is not treating its citizens very good with this ticket. The other thing we do need to mention about this payout is that this 67% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning. So that means very few people are even going to see a 67% payout on this game. So what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you are playing this ticket, which I don't recommend, when you do win, you will expect to see back between $10 and $100. Now, there at the $100 prize level, the split is about 77-23. So 3/4, 77% of these $100 prizes do fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. The other 23%, however, are going to be a part of the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 339 tickets. So, you're in $3,300, more than $3,300, before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is important to note. So since not many people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to subtract the value of these from that payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with just the value of the bottom 99% of prizes. And that's what we want to know, because that's where 99% of the people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of winning tickets is between 60 and 61%. Now, this does reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for all tickets. So this is going to feel like a normal ticket, I think, for most people. Now here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in New York $10 tickets. We see a little bit of a bump in value from the previous $10 ticket that we looked at in October. That is, we always like to see increases in value. However, the overall value of these tickets, normally I would say, now might be a good time to buy the ticket just to show appreciation to the lottery that you appreciate the increase in value, but the overall value of this ticket is just too low. I cannot recommend buying any ticket where the value is under 70%. So New York needs to kind of get its act together and put out some better tickets, and quit treating its customers like trash. Anyways, if for some reason you are playing $10 tickets in New York, up here in green, you have the best ticket for every category. So if you're looking for overall value, that $50 or $100 ticket, that was actually a pretty decent $10 ticket at 75% payout. If you're looking for overall odds, the Holiday Treasure ticket would be the one that you would want to play. If you are wanting to lose as little money as possible, this $50 or $100 ticket has the best bottom 99% payout. However, this is a specialty ticket with no jackpot. I definitely wouldn't recommend playing a lot of these, just maybe once in a while. And then if you're more of a high roller and you're looking for a better top prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Instant 500 would be the ticket for you. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking, I didn't put the number in, we're ranking New York $10 tickets based on overall payout. 6779 is this one. So yeah, Holiday Treasure comes in fifth place out of 6 tickets. So yeah, definitely not the best effort from the New York Lottery. Of course, they're going to try to justify this by saying, well, there's a second chance drawing attached to this ticket. But the second chance drawing might raise the value to like 67, 81. It's still going to be in 5th place overall. The additional value from the second chance drawing is minuscule. Now here on this page, wow, I forgot to do this too. On this page, the Holiday Treasure is a little bit more competitive as far as New York standards go. It is, it's more, it feels like an average ticket for the average player, where you're not, taking such a beating. So that is good to see that they're giving a little bit of value to the 99% of customers who aren't winning the big prizes. Now here on this page, this is where we get to compare $10 tickets across states, and 67%, not really even close to making the top 35 list. And so yeah, we can't really see how the New York tickets compare to the other tickets around it. All we know is that it's not in the top 35 $10 tickets that we've covered on the channel. But what we really want to do on this page is look at the top of this list. So Massachusetts is regularly putting out $10 tickets at 80% payout. That's really good for a scratch ticket. And so, this 80%, this is 13% more than what the New York tickets are doing. And so, that 13%, that's a huge amount of money. And, we have to ask, like, if Massachusetts could regularly put out $10 tickets at 80% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is New York putting out tickets at 67% payout? That 13%, that's a huge amount of money when you think about how much money goes into making just one of these games. So, one game could easily have 10 million tickets as a part of it. That 10 million tickets times the $10 price tag, that's $100 million for just one game. And 13 percentage points, that's $13 million that the Massachusetts Lottery is putting into the hands of its players, that the New York Lottery is just sticking in its pockets and doing who knows what with. And so if it were me and I lived in New York, I would just take a drive to Massachusetts, pick up some good $10 tickets and bring them back home and scratch them. That's what I would be doing. I would not be wasting my money on New York $10 tickets. Now here on this page, this is where we are comparing across states for the bottom 99% payout. This ticket has a 60%, so it should be on this list right here, 23rd place overall. So again, pretty average payout for the average for the average player, it's really in the top 1% that this ticket suffers. Now, since we could not see the context around this ticket on the page where we're comparing across states, I did take a little snapshot of the master list that I have. And so at the bottom of the list, this is the holiday treasure ticket, and you can see some of the tickets around it that have more value. We've got several $5 tickets. We've got a $2 ticket from Florida up here that has more value than this $10 ticket from New York. And then what you can't see on this list is in Massachusetts, the $1 tickets have a 69% payout. So you've got $1 tickets in Massachusetts that are more valuable than the $10 tickets from New York. That is a shame and an embarrassment to the New York Lottery. Now here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. We've got, several $10 tickets on this list, mostly from Massachusetts. So it is possible. We just need New York to do a better job with its scratch tickets. And then here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, 60% not good enough to make this list. But again, there are $10 tickets on here, so it is possible. So that's about it for the New York Lottery $10 holiday treasure ticket. It's not one that I would recommend. The overall value is just way too low. Plus, you've got awesome tickets in Massachusetts right next door. So, do yourself a favor and don't buy these trash tickets from New York. Go to Massachusetts, and you have a plethora of awesome tickets that you can choose from. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.